very, very bad spot.
Let's hope nothing happens and everything's clean.
Yep, and there we go. The teams are off. I actually forgot to start the timer, but that is okay. I was so focused, I didn't even start the timer. Don't worry, it starts at the same time. Just a bit of a bonus time for both of the teams. We see them both teleporting up immediately, so we can pull all those Guardians together and cleave them down very quickly. Precasting the banners as well. Wait, Salt got wing 4 CMs. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. That is great. Anyway, who is going to get through this pre-event quicker? We have screen shake enabled for BRB. What is this?
The immersion is real.
Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this to me, man? Like, who plays with this setting on? Seriously. Like, what is this? But anyway, it looks like who's having a better time of this? I think both teams not having the smoothest clear of this, actually. The Red Guardian...
Meta has the Blue Guardian down already.
Yep.
And the Green Guard is about to die.
Yeah, and the Red one will be following suit pretty soon. BRB are in hot pursuit, though. I think they might get all of them kind of vaguely at the same time, I think. Yeah, but Meta definitely got the better end of that there, I think. Because they are now moving on to the boss, picking up their banners. And will be commencing Vale Guardian. They'll probably briefly catch their breath and then run right into the middle and start doing some serious DPS. Oh, they got the weird thing. Does that always happen on mid-strat, Nico? Does the green always spawn early? Yeah, so Meta got a bit unlucky there.
Weird from time to time.
Yeah. So unfortunately, therefore, Meta they got a bit unlucky. There's a bit of a glitch here where the green can spawn instantly, so they took a bit extra damage there and did actually suffer a downstate as a result of that. But very cleanly recovered. And then moving on, we see BRB also attempting the same strategy, the mid strat.
They stealthed in with Master Invis.
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's something. I'm not sure if that's particularly worth, but it certainly...
Sacrificing the elite skill can be interesting, since it cannot more.
Yeah, the Break Bar isn't particularly much of a threat here. He kind of just raises his hands up in the air and fires some little orbs at you that don't really do that much damage. I mean, it's not really that scary. Meta getting some serious work done here. Got some Condi Hollow-Smiths there, of course, to deal with the Red Guardian very quickly, and they've also cleaved down the other two in double quick time. Good synergy there from the team's nice coordination, and they are going to move on to the second phase very, very quickly. So, the split phase is now up for BRB. They are ready to roll, and they're just going to cleave down again. It's a very standard plan. What they do is, you simply pull a blue and green over to get over to each other, and then just out-heal their pulsing damage. What you're supposed to actually do is kind of fight them in 3 little groups, but turns out you can just out-heal the damage, and you don't need to. And you can just bring them over, cleave them down, and job done. BRB.
The green field spawned close enough for Meta. It didn't take any damage.
That's very convenient, of course. And they're already on the second split phase, actually, and honestly, near the end of it. Oh, a few teleports for BRB. That could be very unfortunate. We are going to see downstates for BRB. They need to get that recovery. Looks like they will be able to. There are only 2 downstates. That's not that bad.
They both died relatively close.
Yeah, that's fine. He managed to rifle leap back into victory. But Meta have done a blistering Vale Guardian here, guys. They are out there on the last phase, and, well, 33% of 20 million. He isn't going to last long, unfortunately. And with those dead eyes, look at that big dick DPS, guys. It's going to be some serious damage here. I think Meta should be in good shape to finish this boss off in just a few seconds and move on to Gorseville.
1 player?
Ooh.
They're 9 men now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was probably a port into a green or something like that, actually.
Exactly.
That's well, it's not exactly you want, but anyway, it's going to be Meta now moving on, getting some work done. You can tell you what. Let's test one of my feet. Let's see if this feature actually works. Okay. Let's see if this replay works. Now we can see what happened. How did they lose their player? We don't really need to see the Gorseville pre-event, but let's have a look at this instant replay, guys. What went wrong for the BRB team to lose their player? Oh no, hang on. We need to go a bit further.
Have a replay option.
Yes,
nice.
Instant replay, guys. Let's see. How did they die? Hang on. Let's skip ahead a bit. Okay. A bit more. Oh, there he goes down. How did they get the res? They just don't res him. Nico, they left him to die. What the hell? Look, he's just bleeding out over there, man.
In a field.
He's bleeding out.
So resing is hard.
Oh no!
Yes, it was definitely not
they
the
try and
move.
save him, but they didn't make it. Oh, the green killed him. Oh, what a disaster. Oh dear, dear me. That's quite funny right there, actually. Poor old ninth man. Oh no, they aren't going to wipe, are they? I think they might wipe on Vale Guardian, Nico.
No.
Oh no, they are going to wipe. They're not going to survive. Vale Guardian is going to take them down, and Meta is going to, well, if they knew about that, they'd certainly be smiling, guys. They really would. Because wiping on Vale Guardian is a little bit arduous. Got to get all the way back to the boss. It's a bit of a hike. And then on top of that, you've got to start the whole thing all over again. And meanwhile, Meta, using these portals, using that Mesmer portal, and those adrenal mushrooms to recharge it, to very quickly capture these orbs in a very safe fashion. You know what? Should we instant replay that one again, guys? You know, I've got this new toy,
Please,
and you
no.
know, let's, you know what? Let's,
It hurts.
like, you know what? Let's, you know what? We don't. I think Meta can handle this, right? I think they're pretty capable of handling this. Let's have a look at where things really started to go wrong. You know, like why is it doing that? My overlay is glitching out. This is a nightmare, boys. All right, go over that. Hang on, where is it? Oh, look at that. Okay, fine. This is not exactly intended, but look at that, guys. There is the wipe. Very unfortunate for BRB. They will be slain, and there you go. That is going to be it, guys. They have been defeated, unfortunately. And they're going to, well, they're at quite the deficit now. Meta just finishing up this interlude event. And then they'll be moving on to the Spirit Road. Of course, Nico, as a Mesmer aficionado yourself, you're of course expecting both teams to use the portals to accelerate the Spirit Road a little bit.
Use all 3 portals and skip every single.
So, do you want to explain how that works then, with regards to like the what the teams will actually be doing in the Spirit Road event? What will they use portal for? What are they trying to do with that?
There are trigger lines that will summon circles like these that they just kept. Basically, with the portal and the blink, you can leap over those lines, blink over those lines, and don't trigger them. So you don't have to waste time capping those circles.
Yeah,
it doesn't bring that much more time, but it still is a little. And if you do it often enough and good enough, then you have like 20 seconds gain.
Lovely little touch here by Meta here as well. Placing the portal on, they had their Mesmer in position, so they instantly portal into this next room. Again, saving another few seconds. This to me is the mark of a guild who has prepared a lot, right, and really understands the strategies that the really high-end guilds use. But wait, what's happening here? Wait, are you seeing this, Nico? The champion's running away. What the? Is this intentional?
He's running away.
I'm not sure exactly
Maybe
what
the champion doesn't like it. Doesn't want to get beaten anymore.
He doesn't want to get killed.
But you don't have to kill him, so it's fine.
Yep, they're moving on to that Spirit Road. BRB just about to finish off Vale Guardian. Let's hopefully they can. Let's see if they can finish him off this time. I think they should be able to. So what went wrong last time was like they just weren't quite topped off enough for that green circle, right? They didn't have quite enough HP to survive it. You see, if you don't go on that green, guys, if you're a lazy player and you want to skip mechanics, you're gonna have to pay the price, and the price is a lot of your health. When that green expires, can you see how it like shrinks down over time? Like there's a circle shrinking down inside of it. You lose a lot of your HP. Is it like 85 or 90% of your hit points? Okay.
80% of your max health.
So if you're not topped off, you will hit the down state, and if you're downed, you will die. So it is a wait, Nico, this was his weekly kill. He just got loot.
Yes. Then did he get something good?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Then it's not good.
Just some exotics.
Or maybe he's practicing on the alt account constantly, and now he's on the main account.
Yeah. That's something I would respect. He's not only competing in the best tournament ever, he is also, getting that loot. So it's double profit.
And I see that nice portal.
Yeah, very clean.
Only one portal in the whole run. Yeah.
Very clean, and there we go. That's the Spirit Road done for Meta. They're going to be moving on to this button puzzle game. Let's see how well they have their players assigned. Who is going to go for what? How crisp will this be? This is, of course, something that you can speed up a fair amount by having players dedicated to going to specific ones and using movement skills to speed that up. But a fairly hefty lead now, I would say, for Meta. Wait, hang on a minute. Did the accent fall? Oh no, wait.
He fell.
He fell. Well, the jumping puzzle is a serious threat, but no matter. He was going to go around again just in case, but no need. One of his associates was able to get the backup there. Big, good backup.
Yeah, he slipped from all the oil.
Yep. Oh yeah. So now he's moving on to Gorseville, placing those banners down, getting ready to bring the pain. Now, Gorseville is, I mean, well,
it's a golem by now.
This guy is a boss who gets a bit neglected, right? No one really enjoys his mechanics fully. There's supposed to be this amazing mechanic where you kill wars, you glide, it's role play, it's great, it's terrifying. But turns out, if you have massive DPS, like most groups do these days, you can just skip all of that. In fact, he won't even have time to even start casting World Eater, as Diaxon's guild meta, Dungeon Ducks, they have crushed Gorseville's HP bar and are already moving on to the first split phase. That things can go badly wrong, you guys. If any of these 4 big ghosts touch Gorseville, he will instantly kill the group. However, they are using a very efficient strategy where both groups split up to try and handle both at the same time, and that's giving them a lot of value here. This one is getting a little bit close. Diaxon should be able to stop that, though, with his... Oh, no, didn't even need to. He could have immobilized it. Didn't even need to, and they're going to be going for some big damage here. These orbs will start spawning. If you touch those blue orbs, guys, you will do significantly less damage to the boss. However...
And also get more damage.
And, yeah, you'll also take a lot of damage as well. And, well, that's not good either. I mean, he's just going to die. But, once again, not only will the warrior be in charge of kind of cleaving these down with the longbow abilities, on top of that, the damage will be so high, they won't really have time to be much of a factor. And they can also maybe clear a few out in the next split phase. And by the looks of things, Dungeon Ducks will actually take down Gorseville before Do Not Worry even make it past this circle event. It is a very, very clean run so far from Meta. Very impressive stuff indeed. Very, very good stuff. Do you predict any relogs for Sabbather from Meta? Or do you think that...
Definitely.
You think
either after Gorseville, or maybe the Thieves relog first and then the Holos.
What classes would you expect
them
to see?
To play Dirge.
Yep.
On Sabbather, since it's still one of the best options.
How many cannons do you think they're going to do? That's the real question. How many cannons are they going to do?
I hope for none, but I expect 3 or 2.
Yeah, I think a few they'll play a tiny bit, because of course LN, was it LN? And in fact, our own Rocker recently published a kill where they did only 1 cannon, I believe, right?
Yes.
But I imagine that would be probably took a few tries, right? A little bit on the risky side, so I guess we will probably not see that.
And according to them, it's not even that worth.
Oh, so it's not even that good. Well, there you go. So it looks like it will. Yeah, we'll see. We will see a few cannons die, and I would imagine we will see the warrior handle one of them, and then a DPS handle the other cannons. Of course, there are some cannons that are going to spawn, guys. Players have to handle them and kill them, but you get a debuff, so you can't take them all. So you're going to have players alternating. Otherwise, you will get covered in cannon fire. Yeah, no relogs so far. Portal going down. Maybe this is the comp they're just going to stick with. I think it's perfectly fine for Sabbath. It's a very strong DPS.
Yes.
Yep, very fine DPS classes. So it seems that Meta don't think that the time wasted will be worth. Yeah. Yes, they had Deadeyes, I believe. Yeah, Deadeye, I think.
Since now they're Daredevil.
So maybe they just swap that out.
Actually, really, they intend the comp. And we can see some nice Daredevil can running.
Oh yeah, it's certainly going to be a huge amount of damage up, but Thieves and Holosmiths both very strong. BRB working their way through the Spirit Road now, but they've got a long way to catch up. I to be honest, I think Meta would probably have to wipe twice in order to fall behind enough to really to let their opponents catch up. So a very good spot for Meta. But anything can happen. Sabbather is a fight with instant death mechanics. If you get hit by her dangerous flamethrower, if you guys are new to raiding, trust me, you're not going to miss this, guys. You really aren't. You will not miss this, I guarantee. It is going to get very, very spicy. Oh, hey, did they miss a bandit?
No, they are trying it out of combat. And now have to kill one more bandit.
Oh, yeah, that is a bit annoying. A little bit of a time loss there from Meta. So, yeah, unfortunately, their players were dead and they couldn't revive because they were still in combat from that annoying bandit, which they didn't need to kill him, but unfortunately he did aggro onto them and was getting some serious work done, preventing them from reviving. So really, he was putting his ass on the line for his mistress.
I see they use Ritz now.
Oh.
Or he just refreshed the Ritz.
Ah, Ritz. Our old friends, Ritz. Yeah, I mean, BRB approaching Gorse. We're just going to get through this event now. But, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a very, very tough road. Not only do they have to have very, very good kill times, they're also going to need Meta to have a serious mishap if they want to catch up here. Oh, and he actually... Oh, the same thing happened. The jumping puzzle claims another victim, boys. Doesn't quite make it, unfortunately. You got to assign half your squad to do that one, man. Like, you got to send everyone to do it. Because it's not easy. Those mushrooms, guys, are slippery, okay? Those mushrooms are no joke, okay? They don't mess around. But Meta, look at this performance here already. Moving on to the first ad. Taking down Kernan. The shotgun blast is dangerous. See, do you know the mark of a good group, Nico? Look at all that DPS. So, this is a little known fact, guys, about raids, okay? The bosses and NPCs have cooldowns as well. If you do enough damage to Sabbatha, she will... Oh, hang on, Jackson. Careful, mate. Oh. Whew. Okay. Ooh. Nearly died there. It was a little bit spooky. But anyway, Sabbatha is supposed to use her flamethrower whenever you kill an ad and she returns to the platform. But if you do enough damage, it won't actually be off cooldown yet. So she won't be able to use it. So it can lead to some slightly odd behavior, not exactly intended, but cleverly evaded by... Dungeon Ducks here. And then moving on to the second ad. Before BRB have even got to the first split phase on Gorseville. It has to be said, though, it all looks very clean for BRB. Not having any problems with Gorseville whatsoever.
BRB is using Mars Holosmiths.
Oh. You know what? I like that. If you guys watch my stream, you know that I like that. I really approve of Mass Holosmiths. I respect that. It's something I would actually recommend to a lot of raiders, I think. Holosmith is a great class. So much damage, so much CC, really beefy, packed with utility, immobilized, stuff like that. It's a great class. Extremely good on basically every encounter in the game, guys. I will shill for Holosmith all day. Oh, man. It's good stuff.
Let's see if it's still good next week.
No, they're not bad. They're not nerfing it. Anyway, second phase Gorseville. And I hate to say it, but meta's almost done, guys. This is fast.
Meta has amazing DPS.
Yeah, very, very strong DPS coming out from, guys, might I say, another North American team, guys. NA putting out a very strong performance there because, of course, Saul already qualifying for the round of 8, and now we see Meta looking extremely dominant in this match. Oh, that heavy bomb is actually going to go off. Oh, Nico, I'm getting a little bit rustled, man. Do you see that? See that platform HP?
They have easy from the platform.
A little bit scary, but
as long as the platform doesn't collapse while she's dying, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I do believe it is fine. Just about 10%, guys. Get ready to witness the final moments of this round. Realistically, not much can go wrong here for Meta at this point. I don't see it really happening here, unless they all slash GGG. Meta will take this, guys, in a pretty damn spicy time. And there you go. That is it. 18:27. How do you feel about that for a time?
Pretty good time.
Pretty good time, you think? Yeah, I think that's fairly solid. That is very solid. An extremely good time, I think, from Meta on Wing 1. So congratulations to them. They will advance on. Sadly, they're one of the teams who don't get away with a free win. So they will actually go on to face their next opponent later on today, guys, and that will actually be Dungeon Ducks. No, that will in fact be Digging Even Deeper. What do you think about that matchup, Nico?
It was a very, I commentated the previous match with TP. A very nice victory. I have to say, DPS was nice, good, solid, bugged out KC in a proper way, in a positive way. Yeah, we'll be hyped about some Wing 6. Or Wing 2, since we didn't see that yet.